The scream echoed through the quiet village of Tharper just as the sun dipped below the horizon. It was Rena, a mother whose voice had never shaken before. "My daughter's gone. She was just here." 7-year-old Sanaa had vanished. 1 second, she was playing with her skipping rope near the old peepal tree, and the next, nothing. No footsteps, no struggle, no sound. Just silence and an abandoned toy, swaying slightly in the breeze. Panic set in. The villagers gathered. Lanterns were lit. The search began. The village of Tharper had known peace for decades. People here didn't lock their doors at night. But that night, every bolt was drawn. Every window shut tight. And still, the air carried a whisper, a hum of something old and dark waking up beneath the soil. For 3 days, no trace of Sanaa could be found. Her mother didn't sleep. Her father wandered the nearby forests, calling her name until his voice gave out. The police came, searched, and left. Maybe she ran away, they said. But Rena knew. Sanaa would never run. And then came the 4th day. An old man named Baba Karim, the village's silent gravekeeper, came stumbling into the main square. Mud covered his hands. His eyes were wide with fear. "I heard breathing," he whispered, "from inside a grave." The villagers froze. No one wanted to believe him. But Rena grabbed his arm and screamed, "Take me there!" They followed him to the back of the ancient graveyard, where the trees grew too close and the graves were too old to remember. And there it was. A fresh patch of dirt. A child's pink slipper half buried in the soil. Rena dropped to her knees. Her hands clawed through the earth. Others joined her. The dirt gave way. And then they saw her. Sanaa. Her eyes closed. Her lips pale. But her chest, it rose. And fell. She was still breathing. Gasps turned to shouts. "She's alive! Get her out!" They lifted her from the shallow grave. Her skin was cold. Her fingernails were torn. Her hair was matted with soil and something else. But she lived. Rena held her daughter close, sobbing. "Who did this to you?" she cried. Sanaa opened her eyes and whispered, "He's still down there. What lurks beneath?" The doctor in the nearby town said it was a miracle. No child should survive 4 days underground without food or water, he said. This is unnatural. But it wasn't just the survival that disturbed people. It was what Sanaa said when she woke up. "He told me stories," she said, staring into space. "He said he was lonely, that he needed someone to talk to." "Who, Beta?" her mother asked gently. "The boy in the dirt." Everyone in Tharper began whispering. Some remembered an old legend, a boy who had gone missing decades ago. His name was Imran. Buried alive by mistake, it was said, after falling into a grave during a game of hide-and-seek. No one ever found him. But Sanaa had. She described him in detail. "He's small like me, but his eyes are black. He sings to the worms." The village elders were terrified. They begged Rena to take the child away. "Something followed her out of that grave," they warned. That night, Sanaa woke up screaming. She kept pointing at the floor. "He's under the bed. He's calling me. He's lonely again." Rena looked. Nothing. But in the morning, there were muddy handprints on the walls. Tiny ones. Leading to the window. And then vanishing. The next day, a stray dog was found dead near the same grave. Its body twisted, bones broken, as if something had crushed it from within. Rena went to Baba Karim, desperate. "Please. You've lived here the longest. What is happening to my child?" The old man shook his head. "There's a reason that part of the graveyard was left untouched. Long ago, it was sealed. The soil there, it remembers. It feeds. Feeds on what? On voices. On warmth. On the living." Rena refused to leave. "We'll bless the land. We'll pray. We'll protect her." But that night, Sanaa disappeared again. This time, the window was open. The curtain billowed. And written in the dust on the floor was one word. "Below." They rushed back to the graveyard. The same grave, now open. But this time, no child. Instead, Lying inside it was a doll. One that looked exactly like Sanaa. Sewn eyes, a stitched mouth, and a heart, still beating, beneath its tiny chest. The villagers fled. Baba Karim wept. But Rena stayed. She climbed into the grave herself, screaming her daughter's name. Take me instead. The soil shifted, and from beneath the roots, a small hand emerged. It touched Rena's cheek. Cold. Familiar. Then Sanaa's voice, but not from the surface. From below. Mommy, I'm not alone anymore. He's showing me how to stay forever. And then the grave closed.